At first they seem a little spooky, but the caves of Central Oregon are very peaceful, and the interesting formations attract many visitors. Skylight Cave produces interesting beams of light, and on this adventure I seeked to capture that. This journey begins in the Central Cascades at the Santiam Pass area. With mountains and big lava flows, there are many natural attractions to see. Nearby Belknap Crater made a huge lava flow, but a smaller one formed Skylight Cave. Just south of the cave is 6 Mile Butte, which is the source of the cave's formation. The cave and most of the lava flow has been covered by the high desert plant life. Multiple rough dirt roads lead to the hidden cave. Before entering the cave, we checked out the skylights from above. A thunderstorm on this day added to the already ominous dark cave. Dogs are generally not allowed in caves, so Ahsoka stayed outside. The main reason being the spread of disease. Poop would also be a problem. Bats are the main inhabitants of our caves, and white nose syndrome is a problem they face. It is a fungal disease that has killed millions of bats in North America. It was spread by humans going cave to cave with the fungus on their gear. After visiting a cave, clothing and gear should be thoroughly cleaned to remove fungus. It is also advised to wear different shoes to each cave. Once down the sturdy installed ladder, there are 2 directions to go. I first checked out the longer cave that goes about 1,000 feet in. The formation of caves like this are all a very similar story. Skylight Cave started as a river of lava flowing from 6 Mile Butte. The lava first cooled on the outside, hardening into rock. The lava would continue to flow and eventually empty, leaving the hollow tube. Thin sections of the roof eventually collapsed, forming the entrance and skylights. The cave went a bit further than this, but I turned around at the point that I would have to crawl. Seeing light is always a relief when being in a long, dark cave. Images including natural light always tend to be the most interesting cave photography. Capturing them can be a little more difficult with extreme light and dark together. The shorter side of the cave only goes in a few hundred feet, and it has the skylights that the cave is named after. Capturing the skylights was the main objective of this trip. One large cave room had all of the skylights in a row. While the skylights are interesting, at this time they weren't producing the beams of light. The beams only show in the morning when the sun is above the skylights. While waiting for the sun to move into position, I checked out the end of the cave, which doesn't go in very far. Timing the skylight beams can be tough, and if you come too late, you would have to visit another day. Fortunately, they showed up after I arrived, and I began capturing this natural wonder. Thanks to being in a dark cave, typical sunlight transforms into a unique and photogenic view. The usually invisible moisture and dust is revealed by these beams of light. While patience is needed to find this site, it moves and disappears quickly. I had to work fast to get the best shot. Once I was confident that I had some great footage and photos, it was time to head out. Capturing the light beams of Skylight Cave was a fun adventure, and I got some really nice looking visuals to share. For those that intend to visit, be sure to prepare and learn how to protect yourself and the habitat you visit.